Chapter 3. Paleo Diet Benefits. Welcome to our channel. Food as Medicine. You are what you eat. Paleo's advantages are comparable to the edges of eating healthier on any diet plan, with the additional benefit of being very simple to follow. We found out that the average paleo devotee experiences immediate benefits such as increased energy during the first few days, followed by losing weight and a slimmer physique within the next few weeks. After a month more they report increased emotions of well-being and a sense that everything is on autopilot and they wouldn't have to think about it. This is why we suggest giving it a try for 30 days but instead evaluating your results. Balances blood glucose levels. Because you're eliminating refined sugar, you'll be less likely to experience blood glucose rises and also the exhaustion that comes with sugar dumps. If you have diabetes, consult the doctor to see if this workout routine is safe for you. This is a healthier eating choice than regular American meals if you're seeking to avoid diabetes. Also, if you don't have diabetes and want to feel better and lose weight, checking your blood glucose levels is an excellent approach. Leaner muscles. Since this diet is so high in meat, you'll get plenty of protein to keep your muscles nourished. It helps develop a leaner physique and could even aid muscle growth if used in conjunction with weightlifting. When you study Stone Age man's body, you'll see that he won't spend much extra luggage in the shape of fat and undeveloped muscles. They were slim, mean saber-toothed tigers. You'll be able to more effectively handle life's problems, particularly the strains that come with a hectic 21st century lifestyle, if you've had a leaner physical structure. Avoids wheat and gluten. You're automatically eliminating processed foods, eliminating gluten, so you're effectively following a gluten-free diet. Even for those that do not have celiac disease or gluten intolerance, there is enough data to demonstrate that gluten is harmful to the digestive cells and reduces weight gain. However, by eliminating certain foods that have been linked to larger midsections and sluggish digestion, you will see an immediate improvement in your body composition and a general sense of well-being. It keeps you feeling fuller longer. Most diets keep you hungry all of the time, but a paleo diet focuses on feeling full and happy, making it simpler to stick to and reducing the likelihood of diet crashes and cheating, and you're encouraged to eat once you're hungry. It also has a good intake of calories, fats, which help you stay full and avoid eating cravings. You'll have no trouble getting from meal next meal if you take the perfect combination of animal proteins, veggies that keep you full, as well as fruits that provide pretty much the same amount of fiber and carbohydrates. No counting is required on the paleo diet. The paleo diet is naturally clear and easy to understand, unlike a diet that requires you to track points or measure how many carbs you consume in a day. It's exciting and easy to keep to the plan because there are no rules or limits on how much you can eat each day. You won't get your mind revolting against you and rejecting the strategy, leading in self-sabotage if you don't have to limit yourself. You can eat as a human should, as we did until things became so complicated. Paleo diet could prevent diseases. When you consume a paleo diet, you eat more anti-inflammatory foods but eliminate several known things to induce inflammation. You're also consuming more antioxidants and phytonutrients, which are often in the news related to technology evidence that they can help prevent heart disease and cancer. You're also simply avoiding many of the causes of disease and illness, such as fast food and junk food, allowing you to become a more natural version of yourself and allowing healing and very well to flourish. It helps you sleep better. When you eliminate the chemicals and additives found in traditional food sources, your body will naturally become fatigued at night. This is because the serotonin released by the brain is just a signal that it would be time to sleep is not overcome by other chemical products by eating. It would help if you slept as soon as you feel sleepy. You might notice that you're getting tired earlier after night and feeling refreshed and ready to even get up earlier in the morning. This is your body adjusting to the circadian cycle in the same way that prehistoric person did. Avoids processed foods. When you avoid packaged carbs, you're preventing many harmful chemicals that have only been around for a century and to which the body hasn't yet acclimated. You might be surprised by how many items are limited due to processing, and you used to rely on such products daily. You may find it very challenging to give up dairy products or things that arrive in inboxes. As you move towards the more natural way of life, you may experience a period of physical and psychological adjustment as you realize how ingrained you've become in contemporary comforts. Avoids fast food. Fast food is renowned for creating headlines because of how awful its food is. Paleo eliminates any fast food because, after all, cave dwellers didn't have McDonald's. The medical benefits of not eating junk food have been shown in several journals and academic studies. Still, it's basic decency that these corporations aren't looking out for our national interest for many of us. Giving these places the boot and not giving them a second glance the very next time you drive by can indeed be liberating. Your heart and waistline will both appreciate it. Cuts out junk food. You are no more sitting in front of the TV with a bag of Ruffles, maxing and relaxing. When you follow the paleo diet, you eliminate junk food from your diet, which means you're improving your health and spending your money on foods that benefit you rather than harm you. This is fast foods at home cousin, and it was one of those things you'll be glad you ditched later on when they start staring in the mirror, if not right away. It's also suitable for the food budget because it can be costly due to the massive advertising expenses required to get people to buy them. You'll be doing yourself a favor if you spend all that money on natural vegetables and meat. It cuts out empty carbs and calories. Sodas and other sugar drinks are not allowed on the paleo diet since they are not primitive. All Stone Age men have had is pure water and possibly some herbal teas, so you'll have to avoid Pepsi, energy drinks, juices, as well as other sugary, chemical-laden liquids. For many people, simply eliminating these empty carb sources leads to weight loss, improved health, and more consistent energy levels throughout the day with no crashes. Every carb and calorie you consume on the paleo diet has a positive impact on the success of your body. Gives you more energy. You receive a well-balanced meal with protein, carb, and vegetables when you combine paleo-approved meals appropriately, and you get it from all natural sources. This is how you may feel more energized and on top of your game without relying on energy drinks, caffeinated beverages, and other stimulants to get you throughout the day. And, unlike some other diets that focus on calorie restriction, the paleo diet allows you to eat until you're satisfied and whenever you're starving, so you don't run out of fuel when you want it. Provides detoxing effects. You may allow your skin a rest by avoiding trans fats, MSG, caffeine, refined sugar, gluten, as well as other substances that make you feel bad. You'll be purging the body of built-up waste and buildup by consuming more antioxidants from the fruits you'll be consuming and much more phytonutrients as well as fiber from the vegetables you'll be eating. Overall, this has a cleansing impact on the body, and many paleo fans report feeling light and more focused after a few weeks. The amazing thing about it is that it doesn't require you to go to extremes like fasting or drink only juice. Instead, you may eat regular meals, making it a relaxing detox. It keeps things simple. If you're wary of wondering what and how to eat, prepare a meal, and what is healthy and what isn't, paleo can help you simplify your life and make it so it doesn't revolve around food. You'll be feeding to live rather than living to eat, which might save you a lot of psychological energy. You might be very shocked at how much weight this lifts off your shoulders as well as how much time it liberates you. Rather than always thinking about your next meal, you may plan, so you know what you'll be taking on a daily or weekly basis, emphasizing more essential things. Increases your intake of fruits and vegetables. If you're like most Americans, your recommended servings of fruits and vegetables are a challenge. This is unsurprising given that most of these are branded as health foods, and are served as an unavoidable side dish to keep a meal healthier. However, with paleo, they take center stage alongside meat, so you'll be relying on them so much than you would have been previously. You'll be removing the lowest layer of the traditional food pyramid and replacing it with meats, veggies, and essential fatty acids as your base layer, with some fruits thrown in for good measure. Increases your intake of healthy fats. It's hard to believe that healthy fats may help you lose weight, but that's what they are doing, so make sure you eat plenty of them every day. The paleo diet incorporates them into your daily routine to not have to think about getting enough. These fats make you feel satiated for longer, reducing food cravings and allowing you to eat solely at mealtimes. But remember, whether you're hungry, anyone can eat whatever you want as long as you stick to the allowed foods list. Effortless weight loss. Many people will realize that they will lose weight quickly if they do nothing else than transition to a paleo diet. This is because you're eliminating many synthetic foods and food a more natural diet. You'll notice how eating becomes more enjoyable once you shift your focus away from trying to lose weight and feeling guilty about the meals you're consuming. The more fun you have and the better you feel, you'll want to stick to a program that makes us feel good, and the simpler it is to lose weight. It's a disaster waiting to happen if you constantly detest your diet plan and crave foods you can't have. Increased insulin sensitivity. Because most paleo foods are relatively low carb, there is often lower demand on the pancreas to produce insulin. Research has shown the paleo diet can decrease insulin secretion and therefore improve the effectiveness of insulin. This reduces insulin resistance, the driving force of type 2 diabetes, and may allow some people to reduce the medication needed. Improved heart health. The paleo diet has been shown in many research studies to be beneficial to heart health. Heart disease was among the most prevalent diabetes-related problems. Thus, this is especially beneficial for people with diabetes. Improved total cholesterol may be one of the advantages. In 2015, researchers discovered that the paleo diet significantly reduced total cholesterol, LDL, triglycerides and boosted HDL compared to a standard diet. Paleo diet gives more energy. When you eat items with a low glycemic index, GI, as part of a paleo diet, you avoid the energy slump that comes with high GI and sugary foods. Dr. Nicholas Gill, the all-black strength and conditioning coach, forced his players to switch to a paleo diet before the 2015 World Cup, and he believes it gave them more energy and improved their performances. Paleo diet lowers inflammation. Excess inflammation inside the body can lead to various health issues, including type 2 diabetes, but consuming low-carb, low GI meals, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, can help prevent this. Although there isn't much research on the effects of the paleo diet on inflammation, a 2016 article from the American Physiological Society found that transitioning from a calorie-dense Western diet to a paleo diet resulted in alterations in inflammatory biomarkers. However, more research and study are needed to determine whether the diet can genuinely protect against inflammation. The paleo diet and irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. I couldn't find any research study on the matter, despite hearing many anecdotal stories about IBS clearing up when people move to a paleo diet. A diet of grain-free whole foods with carbohydrates from cellular tubers, leaves, and fruits may produce a gastrointestinal microbiota consistent with our evolutionary condition, potentially explaining non-westernized populations' exceptional macronutrient-independent metabolic health, and the apparent efficacy of the modern paleo diet, according to one research report. I'd like to see a study on the effect of a paleo diet on gastrointestinal symptoms and gut flora health, as well as its long-term safety. That said, it's no secret that traditional Western high-carbohydrate diets contribute to obesity, diabetes, as well as cardiovascular disease, along with harming our microbiomes. Eating more veggies, fruits, and lean protein while avoiding processed foods high in sugar, refined carbohydrates, and harmful fats is a surefire approach to enhancing the overall digestive system. If you decide to attempt the paleo diet, talk to your doctor about it first. To avoid experiencing additional IBS symptoms as your body adjusts to this new way of eating, start by picking low FODMAP fruits and vegetables. Fights leaky gut. The gut is the entry point to good health. If your gut is in good shape, you're probably in good shape. Although the term leaky gut may appear amusing, it refers to a severe ailment. Your stomach is permeable to tiny molecules and essential nutrients by nature. The term leaky gut refers to the damage that happens over time to the gut, making it considerably more porous to dangerous substances like toxins, germs, and waste products. When these toxic compounds enter the bloodstream, the body's immune system reacts, ranging from mild inflammation to something a little more serious, such as an immune response. Leaky gut strengthens the immune system somehow, regardless of the strength of the response, resulting in symptoms such as poor digestion, hormone imbalance, or allergies. Researchers believe that leaky gut is a precondition for autoimmune disorders like rheumatoid arthritis and rheumatoid arthritis to occur. According to this study, a bolus of blood sugar after eating a meal or snack high in refined carbohydrates raises inflammatory messengers known as cytokines. Cytokines are cell signaling molecules that play a role in cell-to-cell communication by driving cell migration towards regions of inflammation, such as inflammatory response in the gut. If you already eat paleo essentially, you could be able to control overall gut inflammation, and thus your cytokine level, without even realizing it. On the other hand, if you eat a limited paleo diet and occasionally consume refined carbohydrates, exclusion may be your best option. If your diet is in good shape, there are still certain factors of your health to examine, such as the quality of your sleep, your perceived stress, and finding the time for refreshing or light exercise. Finally, keep in mind that depending on the extent of the damage, the gut can take up to 6 months to fully heal. You're on the right road if you consider the paleo diet to be more of a lifestyle shift when trying to heal your gut. The phrase diet conjures up images of a quick fix or a transient alteration, but restoring your gut health takes patience. Possible benefits for patients with multiple sclerosis? People living with multiple sclerosis have been advised to follow a modified paleo diet. 5 many paleo principles are observed in the modified form, including excluding most grains and dairy. However, this version emphasizes 9 servings of fruits and vegetables per day and reduces meat and fish consumption. A 2014 study indicated that combining this modified diet with supplements, muscle stimulation, exercise, including self-massage, improved tiredness and quality of life in people with progressing multiple sclerosis, MS. However, there are some drawbacks to this research. There was no control group, only 6 people participated, and numerous interventions, diet, exercise, etc., were carried out simultaneously, making it impossible to isolate the function of the diet. In 2017, a study focused specifically on the effects of a modified paleo diet on those who have relapsing remitting MS. Despite the limited size of the trial, the paleo group showed benefits in fatigue or quality of life compared to the control group. This information is restricted and should be handled with caution. We can't draw any conclusions based on 2 clinical populations, and a restricting diet is always risky. Future studies, however, will hopefully look at whether a modified paleo diet has real benefits for persons with MS. Overweight, overfat, or obesity. Your body is a machine that works on various levels at all times of the day and night. While the human body can be mysterious, it is widely documented that accumulating fat is a built-in survival mechanism. Paleo diet advantages. There were days of feasts and days of famine throughout the Paleolithic age when people were compelled to hunt and gather for sustenance. In the event of starvation, your body is intended to go for long periods without food, relying on fat stores for energy. As you are well aware, today's culture is very different. Many people appear to spend their day dining, day after day. It's not shocking that the number of people classified as overweight, overfat, or obese is steadily increasing. Paleo diets have been shown to have substantial tissue-specific impacts on body fat accumulation, such as around the liver, while also having a favorable effect on body composition. Unlike the standard American diet, which contributes to an increase in fat or overweight people, the paleo diet can help you maintain a healthy weight and enhance your body composition. It's not just an anabolic diet, and it's also satiating, allowing for natural regulation of appetite, resulting in a more straightforward approach to weight management. It helps you to stay younger and healthy. You most likely came upon the paleo diet to enhance your health and lose weight. And wouldn't it be better if it also thinks you sound younger, sexier, and much more vibrant than you already are? Most attractive physical characteristics, such as lustrous hair, bright skin, white teeth, and a healthy midsection ratio, are signs of excellent health. This made evolutionary logic, as picking partners based on health and fertility would have given our forefathers the most extraordinary survival edge. This is excellent news since it means you won't have to waste money on bogus supplement regimes, miracle lotions, or invasive operations to look better. These improvements will manifest somewhere if you employ a nutritionally paleo diet to repair your health from the inside out. Healthier nails and hair. Nails and hair, in comparison to other body components, are not vital to human survival. As a result, if you're nutrition deficient or those who have poor health, your hair and nails will most likely be the first to suffer. Red meat and shellfish, for example, are among the richest sources of zinc in the diet, whereas the presence of phytates in cereal grains reduces zinc absorption. As a result, those who forego red meat and shellfish while eating many whole grains, in other words, children who consumed a traditionally healthy diet, may not get enough zinc, contributing to hair and nail problems. Dietary phytates also inhibit iron absorption. Therefore, iron deficiency is a lesser-known but substantial cause of hair loss, especially in premenopausal women with low iron levels but no anemia. I've previously explained how boosting iron intake isn't suitable for everyone. Still, increased iron absorption from more red meat and less whey protein is advantageous for many women. Egg yolks, like red meat, are sometimes banned on so-called healthy diets but are permitted, and even encouraged, in the paleo diet. In addition, egg yolks are one of the most mandatory biotin requirements, critical for hair growth. Biotin is also vital for nail health. Inside one study, biotin supplementation resulted in a 25% increase in nail plate thickness. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to our channel. Subscription is totally free by pressing the subscribe button. Also, hit the notifications bell so that you will always be notified of new content on our channels. The skin and paleo diet. Skin issues are highly prevalent, and they almost always signal an underlying health concern that can be treated with dietary adjustments. Because it specifically targets the three most frequent causes of bad skin: inflammation, intestinal dysbiosis, and nutritional deficiencies, a paleo diet is particularly successful at restoring skin quality. The elimination of items that can promote inflammation is one of the main goals of the paleo diet. Industrial seed oils, including maize, soybean, and canola, are among the main culprits, sadly pushed as a healthy food by many authorities. These oils increase our intake of omega-6 fat, which disturbs the usual chronic inflammation and, therefore, can result in inflammatory skin. If you've been reading this blog, you're probably familiar with the gut-skin axis. According to this belief, the health of your gut is often reflected in the health of your skin. If a patient comes to visit me with skin concerns, I quickly check them for stomach disorders and bacterial dysbiosis because two are nearly invariably linked. Unfortunately, factors like grain proteins, particularly wheat gluten, excessive alcohol consumption, and even excessive stress may harm gut health, so it's not uncommon to have a problem. Fortunately, a paleo diet eliminates the worst dietary offenders while promoting gut repair by including plenty of fermentable fibers, bone broth, and fermented foods. Skin, like hair, is exceptionally vulnerable to vitamin deficiency. Nutrition for skin health has been examined, and eating a range of nutrient-dense paleo foods such as fruits, vegetables, meats, and starchy tubers is a proven method to get these nutrients into your diet. Apart from vitamins and minerals, another nutrient that can significantly impact skin health: omega-3 fatty acids. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to our channel. Subscription is totally free by pressing the subscribe button. Also, hit the notifications bell so that you will always be notified of new content on our channels. Considering the lack of data about health advantages, celebrity chefs, tabloids, and reality TV shows urge an increasing number of individuals to try these and comparable diets. Paleo was the most searched for diet on the internet in 2014. The LCHF diet has more protein, fiber, and fat and less sugar and starchy carbs than the standard Western diet. Grass-fed meats, fish, seafood, fresh fruit and veg, eggs, nuts and seeds, and healthy oils like olive, walnut, flaxseed, macadamia, avocado, and coconut are all recommended. Cereal grains, legumes, such as peanuts, milk products, refined sugar, potatoes, processed foods, salt, and refined soybean oil are all to avoid. So, eat right. Eat wisely. And be happy. Here ends this video on the keto diet and weight loss. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos in this series. Food as medicine. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Goodbye. See you again soon.